I'm sitting with a St. Bernard whose family told the shelter, just keep him. I'm trying to win over a reactive dog and more. Let's sit with some dogs. I know normally I'm sitting in the kennel with a dog, but there is a very specific reason that I am sitting outside the kennel with this dog. It's because when you approach her kennel, she's very reactive. I think even more so with me because I'm a very tall male. Now I have a plan, but I don't know if it's going to work because there's still that barrier between us, those kennel bars. Now here's my plan. No eye contact, make myself smaller, and introduce treats. The goal is to see if that will open her up enough where she'll allow me into her space. Might be working.
Right now you're searching high and low, and right now you don't know where to go. Right now you hear the thunder roar. Right now
You lay down?
it feels like you lost the war. Call on me.
Now we don't know where Penny came from. She didn't have a microchip, and a Good Samaritan found her in their backyard. In fact, they even placed a hold on her when she was at the shelter and adopted her, took her home. But sadly, they had just lost their dog, and their hearts just weren't ready for Penny, and so they brought her back. This is her second time here. Getting returned can weigh on a dog's heart. But here's the good news. The shelter let me know that today she's got a meet and greet with another dog. I just hope the time that I've spent with her will help make an impact because you never know how these will go. I mean, how will she interact with the other dog? How will the other dog interact with her? How will the family do? There's so many variables that have to go right for this to work.
Call on me. I'll hold you when you cry. Call on me.
Okay, while we're waiting to see if Penny's meet and greet shows up, I want to introduce you to this dog that I found as I was walking by the kennels that just seems like a floofball I want to be friends with. I mean, she seems so friendly, or can confirm, is so friendly. I mean, look at this. What I love about German Shepherds is there's so many different kinds. You know, you've got that very athletic, short-haired German Shepherd, and then you've got these kind of German Shepherds that are just giant floofy teddy bears. I mean, look at her, like instantly ready to be my friend. How in the world is she in this shelter? Are you just the cuddliest, most loving little floof dog? Okay, hi. Hi. Oh, good. Oh, good girl. Oh, that's a good girl. Oh, I did the scoop. You're so big too. I didn't think that was possible. The heartbreaking part about all of this is she was a stray, but she was found with that other dog that didn't make it. And I don't know if that was her friend. I don't know if it was just a random dog that she paired up with and was running around. But no matter what, that trauma is there. And so for her to be this friendly, just rolling over and giving me all her trust is just a testament to how awesome dogs can be and how awesome German Shepherds can be. There's so many shepherds in the shelter. You know, it may be different depending on where you're at in the country or the world, but it used to be all pit bulls and pit mixes. And now I see so many German Shepherds, which breaks my heart because I grew up with German Shepherds and I know how loving and loyal they are. Now, the German Shepherds aren't always willing to give you their trust right out of the gate, but not the case with her. So I don't get it. She's so sweet. What's her deal?
I don't know, but I mean, it looks like she does actually have a hold for today.
Really? You might have someone coming today to take you home? You might be going home today? Okay, I don't want to get her too excited. The things with holds are, they're fantastic. You can come to the animal shelter and you say, I want to adopt that dog, but I need a little time to think about it. Or sometimes if they're an owner known, the shelter is able to scan a microchip and they call the owner and the owner said, yeah, we may or may not come get her, which I know. Anyways, it takes some time is what I'm trying to say. But if someone puts a hold on her, that means they can come back and they have all of today to do that. Close your ears, don't listen to this. I would say about 50% of the time people get dogs on hold. So it's a real wait and see game, and I just hope that someone comes today for her because there's so many German Shepherds in the shelter, and right now this breed is at a real disadvantage of making it out. But I think someone will come for her today, especially because you were fluffy and kind and gentle. Let's read what your info card has to say. So she came in 5 days ago. So today would be the 5th day. So most likely she was a whole 3 years old. She's already been spayed. She came in as a stray. She's probably wandering around. In this heat, that is no easy feat. Oh, but let me show you, look. That little sticker might be the sticker to your forever home. Sometimes people name their dogs after me, which please don't, don't ever do that. I guess Rocky is a dog name already, but sometimes people do it because they appreciate me helping the dog or talking about rescue dogs. I think it would be fun to name this dog after my wife, Kelly. She's here with me today. She's awesome, and I don't know if that's ever happened before. You're beautiful, my wife is beautiful, and I think we will call you Kelly in honor of Kelly. And then that way, if anything goes wrong and someone doesn't adopt you, then Kelly is fully responsible. I think she likes it. Okay, one paw if you like it. Yeah! You love it. Okay. It's a good girl. So there's a hold on this one.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, so fluffy and
So
just
fluffy.
rolled over immediately when I went in there with her. And she's really pretty, don't you think?
Yeah,
Like one of the prettiest dogs you've ever seen in your life.
definitely.
Because I was trying to come up with a name for her, and the only thing I think is she's so beautiful, and so I should probably name her Kelly.
Was she already named Kelly, or did you name her Kelly?
Whoa, no. Will you confirm that I named her Kelly?
Yeah, no, he's just like, she's so beautiful. You know what would be a good name? Kelly.
Does it make you feel awkward or something?
Sometimes I don't know if you're kidding or not.
No, I'm serious. She's so pretty, you're so pretty, and so her name is Kelly.
Okay, well, I guess it's official.
All right, hopefully Kelly doesn't have to wait long. And meanwhile, I have an update for you on Penny. Okay, they're here, and the whole family's here too for Penny. So they're bringing in Penny right now, and the meet and greet is about to happen. Oh, fingers crossed that this meet and greet goes well. Oh, I gotta tell you about this girl. Now, her story is just, well, I'll tell you. But first, let me tell you about Shar-Peis. Like, someone spent a lot of money on her, thousands of dollars. Shar-Peis are such an amazing breed, and they're pretty rare. You don't see them much. But when you do, you'll notice right away that they are strong, regal. They are often known to be independent guardians. They're intelligent, and they're highly loyal. So I'm really surprised she's here. Also, they have a lot of roles. How cute is she? But here's the thing, it's kind of been a yo-yo for her because she had a meet and greet recently. The family showed up with their dog and it didn't work out. And it's almost like you can just see it in her face that she's sad. I would have thought someone would have grabbed her up by now, but she's still here. I will tell you though, I was a little surprised because I didn't realize there was actually a second meet and greet that happened, and they decided to come back and adopt her right now. It's happening right now. Like her little tail's a wagon.
Yeah.
How'd you know she was the one?
We were just walking around, and when I seen her, I don't know, I just knew.
Can you believe she's in the shelter too? Like
When I found out that she had been abandoned in the middle of the night, I'm like, why would a dog this so beautiful? Look at that tail wagging. She is such a sweetheart.
All the little rolls on her tail.
I know her rolls on her. Yes, they're so adorable.
We are part of a thing called Furbo for Good. We're going to give you guys a Furbo, which is a dog camera and a treat dispenser. So when you're out and about, you can check up on her, and it'll just help with the transition.
Oh wow!
So we're gonna get you one of those too as a surprise thank you for.
Oh my goodness, thank you!
Yeah,
That's
you
so
bet.
awesome. Hey, you hear that? I get to make sure you're okay when I'm out.
Thank you for letting me spend time with you. Yeah, thanks for all the
How
cuddles and
lovable
the
she is.
kisses. Guess what? It's time. We already know you're a good dog parent. It's so rewarding, Cheryl, to see someone who like knows what they're doing. They've got the blanket set up. They swoop the dog up so their paws aren't hot. Like,
Yep, so just dragging them out.
that makes me so happy. Like, no doubt that one will stick. Ah, that makes me so happy. And it was so fun surprising them too with a Furbo. Furbo is the sponsor of this video, and Furbo for Good and myself have partnered up, and we're gonna help all kinds of animals. They've already helped thousands with shelter and food and other things that pets need. And I even have something really cool we're doing here and helping build a shelter. Furbo's gonna match those funds. More on that later. Okay, it's finally time for Penny's meet and greet, and I am really nervous. Fingers crossed that me sitting with her helped. Okay, the dogs seem to be getting along. Penny's not reactive to their daughter, Lana. But let me tell you, just as soon as I started to count my chickens, Penny starts amping up her energy level. Now to some, this can look like a lot of fun. Penny is happy, obviously. She's playing and having fun. But let me slow things down for you. Riley is a little uncomfortable with this. And Riley's 16 years old, a senior. Probably isn't ready to just jump right into playing with a younger dog. That Jessie jumped in and explained, this is fairly normal and it's okay, and that Riley might give a correction and that would be perfectly normal. But most people don't understand that that's normal and often just decide that this isn't gonna be a good fit. Now, it doesn't mean she won't grow to love Penny, but Riley is unfamiliar with her surroundings and unfamiliar with Penny. This could go really bad, really fast. And I didn't know what to do, and I'm just thinking, did I do enough? Did I spend enough time with her? Is her energy levels gonna get too high, and is she gonna do something that makes this family not want her? And I just kind of froze in the moment. I didn't know what to do, and that's when I had an idea to introduce some dog treats. I wanna calm Penny down, but the question is, will she listen? Okay, for this next dog, I really have to calm myself down before I go into the kennel because this is my first time actually sitting with a Saint Bernard at the shelter. I mean, yeah, I've pet Saint Bernards before and I've seen them, I love them, but getting to actually spend the time with a Saint Bernard, oh, I'm very excited. And this is Luna, she's 6.5 years old. And there's something special about Luna, and maybe not in a good way, unfortunately, because she's a regular at the shelter. She'd have a microchip and the shelter scanned her and they found out she's actually been here once, maybe even twice before.
You feel good? Yeah, this spot.
You're so skinny. The thing about her is she's so skinny. Like, she should be twice the size she is. I know she looks kind of big because of her fur, but when you touch her, she is skin and bones. It's so sad. I'm also so happy to be sitting with her. Saint Bernards are just majestic creatures. Come here. She's only been here for a day. It could be that her current owner doesn't even know she escaped the yard. Maybe she's just a giant escape artist. But what makes me think that might not be the case is just how skinny she is. I always want to give people the benefit of the doubt, but when you have a Saint Bernard who's huge and so skinny and has pink paws, obviously got out in as a stray, I just wonder if they're actually going to show up. If they do, no shame to the owners, and hopefully this is a moment where they can learn, but I just don't think anyone's going to come for Luna. And I just found out they got a hold of the owners and the owners said, just keep her. We don't even want to come up and pick her up. Oh, sometimes this job. Okay, but let's all share this. Let's get her the forever home that she deserves. Okay, remember, Penny's high energy is a problem. And so I'm hoping treats will work. They do. Look how it really grounds her. I think it proves that she is absolutely willing to take direction. But it doesn't matter what I think. It only matters what her potential new family thinks. Is it okay if she gives her a treat? Sure. Okay. You want to give her a treat? Yeah. Okay. Take that.
She's very gentle.
Give her a treat. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. I will say one thing that I noticed that meant a lot to the family, it would also mean a lot to me and my family, is how patient Penny was being with their daughter, Lana. That was so cute. Well, what do you guys think?
Oh, I think we're taking her home.
Yay! Okay, you said you need a dog bed and a gate. I'm gonna get those for you as an appreciation of the dog. What? Yep, and then we're also gonna send you guys a Furbo, which is a dog camera that also dispenses dog treats.
Oh,
it's amazing because when you're out and about, you can check on it at home. So yeah, so we're gonna do that for you guys.
Oh, wow.
And I can't thank you enough for choosing to adopt.
Every dog
But we were
that
like,
we
we
have
want a dog now.
is adopted from a shelter.
Be better off to get a dog here that's, you know,
It
it needs a home.
Yeah.
You got it. Yes, this is so awesome. Okay, the family has to go fill out paperwork, and I'm gonna show you in a minute here the happiest dog walk I think I've ever seen when Penny goes from her kennel to her new forever family. Now, they needed a couple items right away, like some bed and some treats, so we splurged on that for them, even got them an Animal Friends of the Valley's collector's hat, and as soon as we were done shopping, it was time for Penny to take her adoption walk. You're going home. You're going home.
She's being adopted.
Yay! Okay, go to your new fam, not me. They're keeping the name Penny too. That's perfect. They said it's a good name. I couldn't agree more. Time's up for Kelly. That's it. They didn't come. The hold is over. But listen, here's the good thing. Sharing this could make the difference. It could be the share that gets someone to see Kelly, falls in love with her, and she gets adopted. She needs a home. There's so many German Shepherds in the shelter right now. We all have to work hard to help her. And a personal thank you from me to everyone who donated. We are getting this much closer to being able to build that much needed shade overhang. Thanks to all of you, and thanks to Furbo for Good for matching dollar for dollar in this video. I'm sweating. I actually bring this towel with me because I get so hot when I'm working the outside area. The shelter's doing everything they can with the resources they have. Like, they put up these triangle shades, and that's not cheap, and it's kind of doing the job, but they need something better long term, and that's where Furbo for Good comes in, because they're teaming up with me, and they're gonna match every dollar up to $2,000 that you all donate. So even if it's a small amount, if you can donate, it'll make a big difference in this space. Every little bit helps. Just hit that donate button right there. And if you want to see the Happy Adoption update video on what's happening with all of these dogs, I'll just put it right here or in the description below. Furbo for Good is helping us get there faster and really helping this shelter. I'm going to put all their information down below, so just click that link and all the information will be there.